Hey, what is up guys, I'm Demarcus, and today is going to be how Demarcus Cousins is actually hurting his own legacy. And yes, Demarcus Cousins is a great player, I love him, he's a Pelican, I'm from New Orleans, Pelicans are awesome. But today it's going to be 3 reasons how he is actually hurting his own legacy. The first reason is going to be his attitude. And what do you mean by his attitude? Like, don't get me wrong. He's actually shown tons of light of having a great sense of humor, and he seemed to calm down just a little bit since he's been with New Orleans Pelicans, just a little bit. But I mean, I think we can all agree that his attitude gets the best of him most of the time, as this year alone he had 17 technical fouls. That is 3 ahead of Isaiah Thomas, who has 14, the second most in the NBA this year. And it's not only technical fouls he's getting in trouble for. He also, at the end of a third quarter of the game, when he was still Sacramento King, against the Bulls, he pushed the assistant coach of the Chicago Bulls in the back for a bad call, and the coach arguing with him. That is just too much. You cannot get that bad of a temper in the NBA, especially not putting your hands on coach. That is like an immediate ejection. I think everybody can agree with that. After that, he was ejected for that game, fined, and ejected for the next game. Reason number 2 is his fan interaction. As in a Oprah Siverson video, he was trying to get Demarcus Cousins attention, I guess you could say, by calling him fatty and everything. Well, this is not me saying it. This is Demarcus Cousins' exact quote. He told Oprah Siverson, a huge YouTuber, "Suck a dick, bitch." That was the exact words he told him. And he also told another fan to sit his fat ass down. With both of those fan interactions, he was fined $25,000. And you might be like, why is that such bad? Well, I mean, you're in the NBA. You can't just overreact to that. You think if every time LeBron heard something bad, he would overreact like that? No, he would not. He gets in fights with fans all the time just for calling him names. You can't do that. You are in the NBA. He is a role model for many kids. You can't do that. His fan interaction is terrible, and that could hurt his legacy terrible by giving him that villain mentality and that villain image that no one wants. This reason is not completely his fault, but it's still gonna haunt him. He can't trust anyone since he started with the Sacramento Kings. The Kings GM said he would not trade Demarcus Cousins. There was no chance he was getting traded that year to New Orleans Pelicans. And he said there was no way he's going to get traded. What happened at the very end of the deadline, right after the All-Star game? He got traded. I mean, that's pretty hard to trust anybody after that. But also, he played for 6 coaches in just 7 seasons as a Sacramento King, consisting of Paul Westerpaul, Keith Smart, Mike Malone, Tyron Carbon, George Karl, and Dave Joger. He's the only one that he liked. Joe Garger is the only one that he even respected. As one time in practice, he was quoted that Demarcus Cousins wanted to walk out, but he told Demarcus Cousins to get his ass on this baseline and run. And after that, Demarcus Cousins respected him after that. He was exactly quoted saying that, and that's the only coach he respected out of those 6 coaches. And right after that, what happened? He was traded, and Demarcus Cousins, that just busted all trust he had for the Sacramento Kings GM in office. So guys, that is going to be it for this video. And if you want more videos like this every other day, subscribe and comment below what kind of other basketball videos or any other sport videos you want to see from me. So anyway guys, that's going to be it. Hit the subscribe button, please. It would mean so much to me. Anyway guys, that's going to be it, and goodbye. Have a great